Hello everybody. For today's how-to speech, I will be showing you the step-by-step process of making funfetti cupcakes. It's an 8-step process, and it starts by first preheating the oven. Now that that's done, we take our cupcake pan and we have to grease it with some cooking oil. Cooking spray. Here we go. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure each individual cup gets sprayed so there's a nice golden sheen so that the cupcakes won't stick to it. Put that aside for now. Now, you open your box of funfetti. It's got to go into your bowl. So you take the funfetti mix and you pour the whole thing into the bowl. Easy enough. Once you've done that, you need to add your wet ingredients. So first, we're going to add some water. When you fill it up, you want to be careful. You don't overfill it, you don't underfill, you fill it just right. Okay, and then you add your water. Okay, so we've got water. Second wet ingredient. Step number 4 is to add oil. You want to use vegetable oil. Pour it in very carefully. Now we've got oil. Step number 5 is to add your eggs. I like brown eggs. I like organic eggs. Good for the environment, good for the chickens, good for you. So you go ahead and crack those on the side, break them into the bowl. Now you want to be very careful, so you want to watch them very closely so you don't get any shell in the bowl. So I'm going to stare at the bowl and watch my eggs as I go through this step. Okay, almost ready. We're going to move on to step number 6. But for step number 6, I'm going to need a volunteer. Is there anybody who would like to try to help me out in making funfetti cupcakes?
Me!
Oh yeah, Lorelei, come on over here. All right, Lorelei, have you ever worked with a hand mixer?
Yes.
Okay, well, go ahead and show us how we mix the batter.
Which one should I put it on?
Oh, it's getting a little messy. You said you knew how to use this. It's messy. I got some in my eye. Give me. All right, get out. Go sit down. Go to your room. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes when you work with volunteers, it doesn't go the way you planned. All right, so I will do the mixing. You set it on a low setting. You get your mixers all the way down in the bowl for 2 minutes. Okay, that has been 2 minutes. Put your mixer off to the side, and then you pour the batter. the 7th of our 8 steps. So you've got your cupcake tray. This makes 12, and you want to evenly distribute the cupcake batter throughout the 12 cups in the pan. So I will go ahead and do that. Once your cupcake pan is filled and your batter is evenly distributed among the 12 cups, you place it in the oven. You set your timer, and when the timer goes off, you check them with a toothpick, and you should have something that looks a little bit like that. Thanks for joining me today, students. That is how you make funfetti cupcakes.